Hello? 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 Hello, welcome. Welcome to channel live stream. I'm Litao. Good afternoon. Good afternoon from here. Today in our tea class, I would love to share this particular Chinese Yunnan sun-dried black tea with you. This is not ordinary black tea you can find in market. As this tea, the last process, drying process of this tea is directly drying by the sunshine. This tea is from Yunnan province. This tea is indeed wrapped into a professional sachet like this one around. Let me show you. This square mini tea cake is around 6 grams. 6 grams from Chinese Yunnan province. In general, we call black tea from Yunnan province as Dian Hong. Dian Hong. I don't have ever tried a Dian Hong Yunnan black tea. If yes, you are very welcome to share your tea experience in our comment. First, let me introduce about our program today. The first hour, I'll focus on this tea, this Yunnan black tea. This tea is made from aged tea tree. In Chinese, called 古树. Aged tea tree. Okay. This tea was made is made from aged tea tree. This tea contains a high portion of tea buds. Can you see that? Those tea buds. You see those tea buds are covered with heavy silver gold, silver gold tea hair tea fuzz. Hello, I'm coming from Istanbul, Turkey. How can we get these products? If you're interested in this tea, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. Okay. This is the tea I want to share with you today. This first of all, share the title. Okay. This tea, by the way, this tea is a new arrival tea. A new arrival. Second. New arrival. This is first time I introduce tea with you. Okay. During our tea session, the first hour focus on this tea. Even you are new to Chinese tea, the first time you try Chinese tea, don't worry. After this 1 hour lesson, you will definitely know how to bring this tea with correct traditional Chinese Kung Fu Cha way, and besides also share some basic details, features about this tea with you. For the second part of live stream, I will today bring some handmade, wonderful, beautiful, original design Chinese tea with you during our tea session. If I interest anything we are showing, please go to check out tea shop in our bio. This is this very lovely mini tea cake I would like to share with you today. Okay. So far the questions? So fun. Hi teacher from the beautiful island of Malta and from the city of Palatability. More room, tea room than traveler. Oh, you already arrived, Malta? Okay, good to know. Hmm. Okay. Now let me later on I will show you details of this teapot with you. Okay. During our tea session, please feel free to share any questions in our comment. Okay. Now we can start our live stream, our tea ceremony. The first step in Chinese tea ceremony we call is preheating process. Preheating process. This preheating process is very necessary and inevitable. You have to follow it in every Chinese tea in every Chinese tea ceremony, because there are three key points to bring good cup of Chinese tea. The first follow you for later one. The first the first key point, tea water ratio. For this tea, I would recommend to use a tea to water ratio around 1 to 30. 1 to 30. For the water temperature, this tea, please use around 90 Celsius degree, 194 Fahrenheit. Regarding the steeping time, this tea, to the first infusion, probably you need around 20 seconds to let the tea stretch inside the teapot. For the late infusion, for sure it is according to my experience. If you think if you think this flavor is too strong, too light for you, you can smartly adjust your steeping time. No butterfly today. Okay. Now let's preheat the teapot. You preheat the teapot. And preheat the fire cup as well. Do you know why this tea? Do you know why this is so particular? Black tea is one of one of the most popular tea around the world. Why this tea is so particular? As I mentioned, this tea is sun-dried black tea. It means the last drying process of this tea. Our artisan drying directly with sunshine. If okay, if you're not familiar, it's very normal. If you are not familiar with the black tea making process, as this tea is dried by sunshine, So what's the difference between this sun-dried black tea and other ordinary black tea sold in the market? First of all, from the flavor and the taste, it will be a little different. This tea is featured by its long-lasting white floral fragrance and amazing white honey taste. Besides this tea has black tea is dried by sunshine. Means this tea still keep active feature. Means this tea just like black dark tea and white tea. This tea you can continue to age it. It's very interesting because unlike other black tea, in general, we always recommend our customers to consume the black tea within 3 years, 36 months. This is the best time for consume a black tea. However, for this tea, every year this tea will have a new conversion. This tea can be will continue to age to start. It's quite like pure tea. As a pure tea is from Yunnan province as well. This is the tea. So far, any questions? So far, any questions? If you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comments. I really love this dry tea fragrance. As we just finished to preheat the teapot now. When we put the tea into the teapot, smell again. The dry tea has a so pleasant, sweet, fresh, woody aroma. This is a typical feature of Yunnan tea. No matter it's a black tea or pure tea. This is one of the biggest feature from Yunnan tea. Tea from Yunnan province. Smells super pleasant. As this tea is dry by the sunshine, means this tea undergoes and has undergone a drying process outside. So this tea, before the first infusion, I recommend you to raise it. Hello. Okay. Now, this rinsing infusion, we don't drink it. I'm drinking a Chinese tea. That's great. This rinsing infusion, we don't drink it. We just discard. This tea is a new arrival tea. First time I introduced tea with you. This tea, highly recommend to you. This tea, once you try this tea will change your typical impression about black tea. Black tea is the most, would say, one of the most popular tea drinking around the world. when I talk about uh, select black tea to sell, it's very hard because I believe most all of you must have drunk black tea at least in your life. However, this tea is not the ordinary quality or ordinary with the ordinary flavor you ever drink in your life. Now we can start our infusion, our first infusion. This tea, hello, Tammy, hello. This tea, for the water temperature, I recommend to use around 90 Celsius degree. When we deal with Yunnan black tea, keep your kettle a little bit high. Steeping time up. As this is the first infusion, we should leave enough time for this tea. 15 to 20 seconds. First, I drink tea with the most knowledge and the most knowledge teacher. Did you have fun? Are you taking a breakfast? 15, 20 seconds. Hi, good afternoon. Yeah, hello, Beast. Hello. Welcome to our live stream. Today I'm sharing wonderful sun-dried Chinese Yunnan black tea. Please look at this beautiful amber color. Look at such amazing brightness and beautiful clarity. Really beautiful color. Smell that. Like even the tea soup has such amazing floral and a woody aroma. Can you imagine when we try the tea? So for any questions about this tea, please feel free to ask me any questions about this tea. If in the case if your first time to attend our tea class. Wow. This tea has a very unique and particular aroma profile. It's very complex, rich, varied. As this tea is made from aged tea tree 古树, Chinese we 古树, over 100 years. This tea has complex the dominant fragrance. This tea is doesn't only have a single type fragrance. Tea has a mixture fragrance of fresh wood, sweet nectar, white flower, white forest flower, and the sweet fruits. Can you imagine? This is that's why I always say if you are searching a tea with a complex flavor taste, varied aromas, I strongly recommend you to try some tea from Yunnan province, because basically this region, just look at around the world. Okay, this place has a God-given, or not only excellent, God-given geographically advantages for the growth of tea trees. Why? First of all, Yunnan province has a plateau climate. The average altitude, for instance, this tea from a high altitude tea garden above 1,500 meters, and besides enough sunshine. When you go there. By chance, if you visit China, there you will see you will see the climate of Yunnan province. It sufficient sunshine, very rich soil and excellent diverse biological diversity. Actually, and Yunnan province is commonly the birthplace of a tea tree. It means all tea trees around wood in this wood were originally from this place. So you can imagine a qualify a tea from Yunnan province, especially a tea made from aged tea tree. The quality must be outstanding. There's no any doubt. Now let me try the first sip. I just smell again. I personally I like it very much. So sweet. Well, the first sip, when I tasting this tea just like sweet wine, honey water, naturally sweet, syncing with and you can feel the fragrance. It's a wine, the floral aroma is sinking inside the water. Very fragrant, tasty, sweet, fragrant. Very mild, tastes very mild. This tea has a very intense aroma. As I mentioned, this tea is dry by direct sunshine. This tea is not the typical black tea with a high flavor, high fragrance you ever drink in life. Here I don't mean that the black tea with a high flavor fragrance is lower than this tea. No, it's not what I want to say, but I mean this tea presents a more natural style, more natural style. Is this tea was made in 2024 last year. This sun-dried black tea, just unlike other Chinese other black tea. This tea, you can continue to age it. The more it ages, the better it becomes. This tea, personally, I'm super expecting the future conversion, because not very few as this tea is dried by natural by the direct sunshine. This tea still we say technically this tea still keeps active substance that can be converted in the future. This tea, that's why I say this tea will change your typical impression about black tea. If you're interested in this Yunnan sun-dried Yunnan black tea, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. Wow, pleasantly sweet. This tea. Now continue our second infusion. Our second infusion. 15 seconds. Here we're using around 90 Celsius degree water. So for any questions about this tea, if you get any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. 15. Look at this teapot, has grace for pouring without any drop. Very good. Please look at our second infusion. Very beautiful amber color. That's great. Wow, this tea has sweet, tropical, fruity aroma. Smelling it just like you are walking into a wide forest mountain with wide forest aroma. That's really. This is the. It tastes so mellow. So mellow. Mellow, sweet, fragrant, silky. If you're interested in this tea, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. This tea, by the way, this tea is pressed into a mini tea cake around 6 grams per piece, which is wrapped into a professional aroma package like this one. It's very convenient for you to continue to age it or to take away during your trip or in your office. This. Now, continue our third infusion. Here we're using around 90 Celsius degree water. Steeping time 15 seconds. Now, this is a new arrival tea. First time I introduce tea with you. The first time I introduced this Yunnan sun-dried black tea. Please look at such beautiful bright amber golden color. Look at such beautiful. Looks like a yellow crystal. So beautiful. Very clear. Good morning from UK. Hello, Robert. After drinking it, while speaking, I still can feel the lingering fragrance and the sweet aftertaste staying inside my mouth. Tea, especially for the tea made from Yunnan tea made from tea tree 古树. In general, those 古树 teas, they have more long-lasting fragrance and more rich flavor in the taste. Great sweet aftertaste. Those are a typical feature of tea made from 古树, aged tea tree over 100 years. This tea I highly recommend to you. If you're interested in this Yunnan tea, Yunnan black tea, sun-dried Yunnan black tea, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. This tea. Besides this tea, is like a poor and dark tea, white tea. The more it ages, the better it becomes. It means this tea you can continue. You can for sure consume this year, and or you can simply to leave it to age it. For this tea, each year will have a different new conversion in the flavor, taste, fragrance. Personally, this tea I'm very super respecting for the future change, change, because I ever tried one time at very aged from 90s black. This is not. I'm saying so, but I don't recommend. I don't mean that the black tea you have can be continue to age. No, as this tea, the last step of this tea drying process. Technically, this tea is dried by the sunshine. Means this tea still left the tea. Because according to the drying method, this tea still has a certain space to continue to age. Active substance still, let's say, like alive inside the tea. So this tea, highly recommend to you. Whenever try any aged black tea, this tea you can buy it and age it in 2 years, 3 years. Try again. You see the difference from. It will become, the quality will become better. This is very particular, not unlike the ordinary black tea you find the market. It's not about the quality issue, just the way, the method, drying method. Okay. This tea has such amazing white honey flavor. So funny questions. So funny questions. How sweet it is. So sweet. It smells so sweet. Okay. So funny questions. Okay. By the way, I see that Louis, you are attending online. You are in a live stream, right? I received your email. You asked me, what's the how we differentiate the lower grade and the high. Are you there? If yes, say, because it's better to I explain you in the live stream directly rather than reply you with the words. Are you there? Can you hear me? If you are there, you can say yes, so I can explain this to you. It's very slow. This tea has such complex fragrance profile. Oh yes, okay, okay, okay. So actually, first of all, yes, the tea leaf grade is very important, but depends on which tea we are talking about. For what kind of the tea will be important? For instance, most Chinese green tea. Most Chinese green tea, I would say 90, almost 95%, even over this, made from very high grade tea buds and tea leaves, like one bud with one leaf. Uh, the tea bud is the highest grade for for the tea, and the second grade is the second leaf of the second leaf. In general, one leaf, one bud with two leaves, one bud with one leaf. They are high, very high grade. Yes, most Chinese fine green tea are made from very high grade tea buds and tea leaves. For sure, there are some exceptions like Taiping Kui, Monkey King green tea, and Luan Gua Pian, Luan melon seed. These two famous, they are exceptions. And for the yellow tea as well, yellow tea, we look at a lot tea leaves grades matters because which determines directly the first of all the quality and the price. It's the same for the green tea. You will see most tea made from high grade tea buds and tea leaves, they are is more expensive than the lower grade. Uh, uh, and for the white tea as well, white tea, the highest, the most expensive food in white tea, we call it a silver needle, made from one bud, a single bud, and one bud with one leaf. For yellow tea, so for yellow tea, green tea, white tea, okay, the grade of the tea leaves determine the price of the tea. However, like this black tea, for black tea, the grade not matter at all, because for quality of I here I don't want to go too much details, so probably you will get confused. Like this black tea, the grade of the black tea is not matter. For the oolong, and in general, oolong is much tea leaves. So in other words, we say lower grade tea leaves. Because during the tea making process and the tea feature requires much tea leaves, not because we don't have, not because oolong is cheap, so we use the lower grade tea leaves. And for it's the same for the dark tea as well. Dark tea, black tea, oolong, those three types. The grade of the tea leaves are not important at all. Let me see if I can hear. In general, when you I saw you order a very high grade yellow mountain maofeng, right? When you receive, you will see that yellow mountain maofeng, a typical very high grade green tea. Look at this. This is the tea we are bringing today. This Yunnan black tea. Yunnan black tea. This tea. Look at this pot. Can you see that? This pot is covered. These tea buds are covered with golden tea hair tea fuzz. This is the highest grade of higher grade. Can you see higher grade of the tea leaf? Okay. Now I hope you understand. You understand. Um, but basically understand what I'm talking about. If you don't, I still can feel confused. It doesn't matter because when you receive the tea you order, you understand what I'm talking about. Let's say that with simple way. When we look at like this tea, looking super great, like always. Like this tea, I will bring the maybe the false infusion. Okay, uh, you will see. Let's say that a tea with a light color, a tea soup with a light color, the quality of this tea probably is rely on the grades, the tea leaves grades. However, like this black tea where I bring today, this black tea has intense tea soup, right? In general, when you look at dark tea, black tea, oolong, okay, those tea, most of them they has a much more intense tea soup than the green tea, yellow tea, white tea. You can understand that if this tea with a high oxidation level means the tea soup color looks more intense. It means probably uh, uh, compare with compare the light the tea soup with the tea soup with the light color. The grays doesn't matter very much. You understand from the tea soup color. Thank you for explanation. Now we continue our fourth. This tea, this black tea, I highly recommend to you. This tea, personally, I like very much. This tea, this tea is very interesting. I would say, very interesting tea. This tea I already stored some. I wrapped them well in a package, and I'm very super expecting for the future conversion. Very expect, very expecting, highly respecting because unlike other Chinese, unlike not only Chinese, unlike other black tea, this tea can be stored, can be aged. It's very interesting. Wow. The fragrance still remains even when the tea, after a few minutes talking, when you touch this teapot. Now the teapot and tea turns room temperature. However, the fragrance still long-lasting and intense. Wow. This tea, I love it. As this tea is made from aged tea tree. Those aged tea trees they are growing up from the forest. From forest. In general, those tea trees doesn't okay. There's no barely there is barely any human being intervention during the tea tree. Almost organic because in such place, in basically there's no need for the use of pesticide or any the herbicide actual very almost organic. This here continue our 15 seconds. This is our fourth infusion. Please look at such beautiful honey color, intense honey color. When we bring a tea, look at this tea soup. The tea soup is basically indicating some formation. First of all, the fermentation level of this tea. In general, technically, black tea is the most highly oxidated tea among six grand categories. For Chinese black tea are fully oxidated. You see the color is intense, right? And besides, even the color, the tea soup the color is intense. However, this tea still remains a very beautiful clarity. That's why they look like yellow crystal. Great clarity and brightness. Just from a simple tea soup, without drinking it, with our experience, we can the tea already indicating first of all the quality of this tea. The quality of this tea. Looks so. So far, any questions? If you're interested in this sun-dried Yunnan black tea, please go check out tea shop link in our bio. We, our when I received this tea sample, our artisan described this tea with a light sunshine flavor. And it smells the fragrance is very pure, clean. A great fresh woody aroma. It tastes really like similar to white honey water, naturally sweet, fragrant, with sweet, delicious nectar fragrance as well. After drinking it, this tea will gives you a surprising lingering finish and great sweet of taste. while speaking, I still feel this lingering finish inside my mouth. In Chinese, uh, uh, in Chinese description, we also describe a tea. When you're drinking the tea, swollen tea, this tea has a silky texture, smooth silky texture. When you're swallowing, you can feel it. After drinking, your throat is very comfortable. In Chinese way, we call it as this tea is a great throat sensation. Means this tea, first of all, it's very rich, and besides, with a great texture. Doesn't come with any unpleasant astringency and bitterness. Totally adorable and palatable to drink it. This tea. If you're interested in this sun-dried Yunnan black tea, please go to check out tea shop in our bio. Fully, fully floral fragrant. Smell the. I like the tea water color. Yeah, it looks very warm. Yeah, it's very warm and very mild. Yeah, that's true. This black tea, like the black tea drying process. As I mentioned, this tea was dried by the direct sunshine. If you have if you ever you understand you if you know very well about Yunnan province, you will know Yunnan province has a very pleasant plateau climate. The average the altitude. For instance, this tea garden is above 1,500 meters. Means this place has enough sunshine. It could explain why this tea in this region we can dry the tea with sunshine. But however, for other region, it's impossible to know because thanks to the climate. Good morning, Martin. Ciao, Franco. Ciao. This sweetness is lingering after drinking it. Within a few minutes, still lingering inside the mouth. That's why I say this is black tea. Black tea. Black tea is the most popular tea drinking. Drunk around the world. When I select black tea, if I just select the ordinary one, first of all, for me, it would be not so interested. I'm not so interested in ordinary tea. For the in our tea shop, we are indeed selling a few Yunnan black tea. I'll call it Dianhong, very high-end Chinese red. The white. The black Yunnan black tea, and that one's purple bud black tea, and golden tip. This one is the fifth one. I'm selling different, five different pure black tea. You can see my like for the tea, Yunnan black tea. Yunnan black tea. This is a truth. Yunnan, this place is commonly recognized as one of the best black tea producing region. There's no any doubt. This tea, for the rest, Yunnan black tea, I both recommend to you. Each of them has a different flavor, taste, style, presenting them. Each then very worthy to have a try because a tea can be selected in our tea shop. It must be first of all, the quality must be qualified, and secondly must be particular. This tea highly recommend to you. This tea, the yesterday I just make the link, and today is our first time to introduce tea with you. This tea, if you're interested in this sun-dried Yunnan black tea, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. Now we continue. As this tea was made from aged tea tree over 100 years, this tea is highly resistant. Technically, the resistance of the black tea is not something we pay attention on, because the resistance of black tea doesn't necessarily relate with the quality. However, as this tea, for any kinds of, no matter is poor tea, black tea. Once this tea is made from aged tea tree, in general, they are always highly resistant. Highly resistant. This tea can be bring over 10 times. And now I'm going to do our fifth. This is our fifth infusion. So, for any questions, if you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. 15 seconds. Really beautiful. Without just looking the tea soup color, I can imagine how tasty it should be. Transparent, almost transparent. Fresh. The tea soup has a so pleasant, fresh, woody aroma. Fragrance intense. With a light sunshine fragrance. It takes smooth, silky. So funny questions. So funny questions about it. I will come back in a few seconds. During this waiting, if you're interested in this tea, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. This is a new arrival tea, sun-dried Yunnan sun-dried black tea. Okay, I'm back. This tea grows in a higher place than other tea. Yes, this tea, those tea trees, they are growing up above over 1,000, at least 1,600 meters. As this Yunnan province, just like I'm mentioning, has a God-given geographically advantages. The first point is about its plateau climate. This there's a would say in China we there's a famous saying, high mountains surrounded by mist and clouds uh, produces better tea. Produces better tea. For sure, there's scientific proof. First of all, those tea trees going up on the high mountain. First of all, the the biosynthesis of tea amino acids, soluble sugar, actual will be higher than the tea from the low altitude. This is first, and second, because when the tea the mountains is covered by mist clouds, because our tea trees they don't like it direct. They don't like it. During the growth of the tea trees, they don't like the direct sunshine. I mean, a tea tree. What's the ideal environment for tea tree? We like the tea trees like the diffuse light. Diffuse light will be very beneficial for the growth of tea trees to create more like tea amino acids. Tea amino acids, for instance, and this is why the raw material fresh tea leaves from high altitude is generally much more expensive than the tea from the low altitude, and we say 70% of raw material determines the quality, and only 70% by the craftsmanship, tea craftsmanship. Okay. Any questions about this tea? If you don't have any further question, let's move to our tea rag section. I want to show you that this tea rag, this purple, lovely, very beautiful purple teapot set. This color is so adorable, so elegant. That is very interesting for information. You're welcome. And one day we'll get chance to visit China. You can there's some famous green tea and green tea region. The tea yellow mountain maofeng. You order that yellow mountain maofeng is from very beautiful, one of the most famous Chinese mountain landscape touristic in Chinese called Ma Huangshan, yellow mountain. I could explain anything when you once you get into the yellow mountain touristic spot. You will see, wow, those tea gardens. First of all, above high altitude, besides covered with wow, look at the landscape is amazing, magnificent. This is this can you recognize first? Can you recognize the flower? This flower. This flower in Tibetan. When you if you go to high mountain, you often see this flower. In Tibetan language, local Tibetan language, they call it the gyeosang flower. Symbolizes harmony, beauty, and true happiness. In general, they are growing up from very high altitude mountain. This one is made from white clay. I thought before I thought it's unglazed inside, but now I was wrong. Inside it's glazed. As it's glazed inside, so you can bring any kinds of tea you want. The pottery clay will not absorb any odor from tea. This teapot personally I like very much. Not only for its beautiful, elegant appearance, from the function aspect, as inside there's filter as well. When you use this teapot to bring tea, you don't have to use any extra filter. This volume is around 130-40 ml. Original design, handmade, hand painted, really lovely. The color is great. And the pouring is if in the case if you just join live stream, I can show this graceful pouring, very clean, without any drop. Without any drop, very clean, graceful. It functions very well. This is sunflower. They're fake up. There's a fake up too much together. Inside's glaze as well. Glaze. Like so. This purple color is so beautiful and delicate. Fully painted. It looks like old painting, very beautiful. Now this is the teacup, high feet, very nice. Yeah, this purple set is very lovely, so lovely. If you're interested in this one, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. This tea is really sweet. Okay. This teacup, I would like to show you this very beautiful, lovely lotus teacup. This teacup is made from Chinese Zhiyu clay. It's white, just like snow. Purely white, elegant, delicate. The cat blossoms, the pink lotus. so exquisite, really beautiful. This one, wow, I like so much this lotus. There's a lotus bud. Lotus, look at every single lotus petal, so delicate. This one, even you don't use, you don't use as teacup. You just put in this one in the water to make. If you have a fish pole, and just use it as a home decoration will be great as well. This one, lotus. Do you use this type? This one, yeah, I use, but more. This one. This one you mean this type of teacup? Yes, I use it as well. Look at this. Do you know what flower it is? This flower. Obviously this is not rose. This is a traditional Chinese flower. Can you recognize? In Chinese we call it Mudan. There's a famous Chinese white called Bai Mudan, white peony. This one's peony. Look at the details are excellent. Promo. What's promo? The details are peony. Yeah, peony. Mudan. In Chinese called Mudan. Very beautiful. Even you don't use it just as a home decoration or like to use as a perfume diffuser. Perfume diffuser will be great as well. Perfume diffuser. As this one, don't worry because it's glazed, so it's very easy to clean. Even you drink tea, some you probably you are afraid to stand this clay because it's glazed, so you can it can be washed easily. Promo was peony auto-corrected. This one. This clay, yeah, personally I like very much this Yangzhi clay. Purely white. 100% handmade. This flower, can you recognize it? This is a camellia flower. Look at the details. Very beautiful. If you're interested in this camellia flower teacup, please go to check the shop link in your bio. And we have this set. Those teacups, flower teacups, they are so and are so lovely. Look at this one, pink. Can you tell me? Do you know? And can you recognize this flower? Chinese traditional flower. We Chinese, I can tell you this is not sakura because a lot of people think this is sakura. Sakura is not our Chinese traditional flower. We will not paint, we will not make in our flower tea ways. So flower in Chinese is called 梅花. 梅花. If we see the details, you see this 梅花 plume flower has round petal. Can you see? This plume flower in Chinese culture symbolizes a person straight, honest, strong personality. Very meaningful, positive flower in Chinese culture, 梅花. So much liked by Chinese literaries. Pure beauty. Two colors available. This is pink one. This is a purple. So lovely. Couple teacup. If you're interested in this, those teacups, please go to checkout tea shop link in our bio. This is, I got this plume flower as well. Does it mean beautiful flower or plume flower? Plume flowers as it blossoms in cold weather in January, February. Plume flower 梅花, bamboo pine. We call it three friends in winter. Symbolizes strength, honesty, purity. Very honesty. We in general we describe a person, use it to describe person's character. It's a very pure flower in Chinese culture. Plume flower. For Chinese traditional tea ways, not every beautiful flower can be or light can be painted on face. Like rose basically every for the Westerners people think rose symbolizes pure love but rose like it rose is look at nowadays in China rose is so popular, but basically you barely see any rose painted on Chinese tea wares. Look at this is plume flower as well. So delicate, lovely. Very so lovely. This is pink rose. Pink rose. Pink rose. Rose. Two colors available. This is pink one. Also have a purple one. Purple pink. This color really nice with this color. If I interest in any of those flower teacups, please go to check out the shop link in our bio. At least a rose. For the contemporary tea wear, yes, but for traditional tea wear, not. So far I barely see any rose on Chinese tea wear. Because in Chinese culture, we admire, appreciate plant's spirit. We as I say a plant like a bamboo, pine, plume flower, chrysanthemum, and those are very meaningful flowers. They are not only flowers; they are very meaningful in Chinese culture to symbolize a person's character. This masterpiece I want to share with you today. This one, this is a true masterpiece. This one is not diary. This one is done. This set is done by a few artisans. Why? Let me introduce. First of all, this is imitating Chinese Tapian craftsmanship. And for the handwritten characters is done by another artisan ceramist. And for this animal as well, and for the outline of this pattern painted with the 24K pure gold. This is Buddha sculpture, Chinese calligraphy. We get details, even the bottom of this kind one. This one is more like artwork. This one, as it's so precious, I don't use it every day. I using a certain specific occasions. It looks so high-end, high class, really. I'll look at the details of this pattern. This pattern actually is we call it is inspired by Dunhuang crater murals. We call it Dunhuang pattern. When you touch it, you can feel the layers, the thickness of this glaze. This craftsmanship we call it as animal falang in Chinese. See the details. You see the perfection in this piece. Perfection inside. Look at inside. Wow. There's a baoxiang flower. The outline of the pattern, this Dunhuang pattern is painted. Hello, Sanu. Hello, Admin. Is indeed painted with 24K pure gold. Really. This is the cover. This is the cover. This guy 120 ml. If I sing a tea-way with a collection one value, this one high rank to you, which is done by a few artisans. This one would say the most crafted one in our shop. If it's if this one sold in gallery, the price of this one can be 10 times more than the price we are selling this one. This one is truly high class. This is the guy one. And this tray. Even you use this tray as a home decoration would be great. Wow, Buddha sculpture. The black parts are handwritten part of one of the most famous Buddhism satchel called the heart satchel. The golden characters, they are indeed painted with 24K pure gold. Very beautiful. This is back side. Hand hand painted. We call it this. As Buddha, Buddha without face in the cave. This one. If you're interested in this area, please go to check out his shop link in our bio. This one. We have this one's larger. This one's larger. Inspired by Dunhuang. Dunhuang culture. Two goddesses are playing instruments. The golden parts. They are part of heart statue painted with 24K pure gold. The goddess is playing. This is the cat. Highly crafted tree. So beautiful. Ooh. Okay. 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 So far, any questions? Okay. If I interested anything we are presenting on live stream today, please go to check out the shop link in our bio. My name is Ita, so I'm so happy to meet you guys here. If you join us late, don't worry, this live stream is well recorded and will post in our feed later on. Okay. If you don't have any further question, time to say goodbye. Thank you so much for your watching. If you want to follow our next live stream, please make sure you follow count and turn on the live stream notification. I will be very happy to see you again for our next live stream. I wish you a great day and great Sunday. See you next time. Ciao. See you next time. Ciao. Goodbye. Bye.